everyone. This is Crystal with We Are Magic. This is a timeless pick a card. So whenever you get this video pop up on your little settings or on your page, this message is for you. It is timeless. So whatever fits for you, accept it. If it doesn't, get rid of it. Okay? So I'm going to give you a chance. You have 3 groups here. I've already pre-shuffled, sage, tuned in. We have group 1. We have group 2. And we have group 3. So I will give you a few moments to breathe in and breathe out. One more time, breathe in and breathe out. And what you want to do is tune in to each group and see which one jumps out to you. 1, 2, or 3. And we will begin the reading. All right, beloveds, for those of who chose group 1, the Selenite Tower, let's see what messages Spirit has for you guys. You have the Knight of Pentacles as your tarot. So you're a practical person. You may be an earth sign. You're hardworking. You're dependable. You set your goals and you go for them. So that's awesome. Put that right there. We got for your Starseed Oracle, you got I'm sorry, defenselessness, righting past wrongs, uprooting. So notice how with the Pentacles, how you know this is an earth card, this is an earth element, the green. The Pentacles represent earth signs, it represents materials, the physical aspect of things. Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Also, you have to I'm sorry, and see how they're rooted, how their root chakra is attached to the roots of the ground, and then you see the people in the ground. See how we're all connected. That's cool that came out. So defenseless, righting past wrongs, and uprooting. Let's look at further information on that. I'm sorry. You guys, I feel like group 1's going through it. Going through a hard time, group 1. You hang in there, guys. Because your team is letting you know you are supported. We're living in divisive times. Amen to that. When we're hurt and triggered, we tend to see things as a personal attack rather than an opportunity for healing. If we're to find true peace and unity, we need to stop our defenses and see things outside of right and wrong. As souls, we intrinsically remember unity and yearn for it here on earth. Perhaps this is why it feels so painful when we experience the opposite. But it's crucial to remember that we can't simply bypass reality and pretend that unity, love, and forgiveness are here. This is one of the greatest challenges for starseeds. To bring about unity, we must first acknowledge the ways in which both we and the world have been divisive, personally, ancestrally, and collectively. The shadows, hate, wounds, and separation, severing, wrongs, and sadness. You may be called to explore how you, your ancestors, or your society have, consciously or unconsciously, inflicted pain on others. To find a way to drop the armor around your heart. Oh, y'all got the Pentacles. Oh my gosh. And see things as they truly are for all people. To say, I am sorry, with an open heart and mean it. To be part of the healing rather than the perpetuation of inherited conflict or oppression. This isn't about blame. It's about unwinding the patterning that got us here. You may be called to devote your time to causes you believe in or do healing work on your ancestral line. So your Starseed Soul Inquiry Group 1 is, how are you being called to drop your defenses and unwind past wrongs? Oh, guys. Okay. See that your ancestors are coming forward. They're noticing that you are a hard worker. You do go for what you want. You do have an armor up. That is the Knight of Pentacles. And they're telling you to drop the defenses in a way to become more rooted and to work on your ancestral healing and present healing. If you have any karma racked up, this lifetime, this is the time to right the past wrongs, basically. Okay? Hold on for a second, guys. Let me turn the light on here. It's a little dark. Just hold on for 1 second. I'll see ya. Much better. Much better. All right, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Let me get my mic back on here for me. But yeah, that's a beautiful message, group 1. So now we have this. The next card is a burst of magic. Oh, that is so beautiful. So let's see what your messages is for the burst of magic. This comes from the Oracle of the 7 Energies. There's a message for everything in here. If you're going through it, Spirit's going to bring it out, guys. All right, group 1. So your key concepts from Spirit is an epiphany, a sudden higher knowing, a sense that everything has a purpose, your purpose as a gift bestowed upon you, cultivating conscious contact with a higher power, coming to know what calls to you and lights you up. All right, so what they're saying is sometimes you may find that something you'd been pondering or a dilemma you'd let go of revisits you without warning. It may hit you while you're thinking about nothing, or the trigger may be just the right words arising in a conversation, book, or blog. An epiphany strikes like a lightning bolt, waking you up to a truth that has previously eluded you. It's as if the whole world stops in that moment as you integrate the missing pieces of the puzzle you were meant to solve all along. This is such a time for you now, group 1. Answers are coming directly from source and being downloaded into you with such force of conviction that you cannot be the same again. Be grateful for this beautiful burst of magic. It is not an everyday gift. Inherent in this is the knowledge that Spirit is always listening to you. Spirit is your loving partner, reminding you that you are not alone. Even when it appears that you are trapped, you always have a key to unlock the solution if you cultivate the willingness to be open to and in tune with Source. The answers you seek come when you stop looking for them. And be mindful today. When information pops up out of the blue, pay attention. The action you need to take will become obvious as you integrate this magical wisdom. Regardless of the subject of your inquiry, you will be transformed. Only good will come of this. So it seems like Spirit is really working on you, group 1, when it comes to past hurts, past healings. They're also awakening you to your higher consciousness. And maybe you are going through this process already, which is why you're on this channel and why this has popped up on your feed. So with that being said, tap into your higher self, group 1. Because the earth signs, you may not be an earth sign, but this is the card that came out for you guys. Earth signs are very stubborn, okay? They are set in their ways and they don't like change too much, all right? They're also known as perfectionists. Wish I could pick it up. Oh God, I wish I had that. But yeah, so what they're telling you guys is, yes, they noticed this about you, but it's time to move in a different direction. You can still be a perfectionist and spiritual at the same time, group 1. All right, oh, now they're really getting your business. So now they've got Winter, take care of your needs as your spirit animal or energy that came through. And we will go further into that. So group 1, you tend to also put yourself last. So Spirit is recognizing that in order for you to grow further as your season, Winter, you need to tap into this wolf energy, and also the season of Winter, which is do everything you need to be at your best. Then move beyond your fears and limitations, okay? You have the opportunity, group 1, to move beyond your fears. Although you may feel in the dark, get comfortable with being in the unknown. and trust that the light within you will sustain you through what may seem a challenging process. Ask yourself what you need to do to feel supported and alive. You may uncover something from your past that you may have buried deep, like I said, things that are unearthing. Know that when you unearth it, and shed light on it, you create space for miracles, Group 1. You may feel like a lone wolf right now, but it's time for you to be the alpha. When the winter card arrives in the future position of a spread or as the last card in the reading, it can also indicate that the coming winter will usher in important energies with regards to your question or intentions. So Spirit is recognizing, guys, that you are working towards something, and also where you have this burst of magic coming forth. It seems, from what I'm hearing, you may be going through a dark night of a soul or a shadow period. Since you have things unearthing in your life, maybe some past traumas, some childhood things, things that may have scared you in the past, has kind of made you like, I don't know about spirituality. I don't know if that's for me. But with that being said, Group 1, it looks like Spirit knows what's best for you. And they're going to go ahead and go forward with waking you up and showing you that you have nothing to fear. Okay? All right, so for your sacred geometry activation, you got realization. Oh my goodness. So the frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth, as you see. You got the green there going on. As well as the external processes of becoming our highest expression in this world. So they are definitely working on you guys, okay? Let me get some further guidance for your sacred geometry activation. I love that book, by the way. 37, okay. All right. Realization happens on many different levels. Internally, we realize something when we become aware of that something as a fact. Externally, we realize something when we achieve or fulfill a dream or a desire. On a spiritual level, we refer to self-realization when we are able to unite body, mind, spirit, and soul to step into our fullest, most authentic expression of who we really are. The center of this activation draws us into an infinite inward journey through the layers of our awareness. The green indicates the presence of the heart, which provides the wisdom and stability needed on this frequently trippy path. The rich bright blue coloring of the outer circles represents the ability and desire to express ourselves and to be realized in the outer world. The water represents the emotional realm, the heart's guidance system, and the orange and yellow stand for expression, creativity, and self-awareness. So this is your geometrical activation here, your sacred geometry. So it says, try this. So you got an activation, so here we go. So it says, close your eyes. We'll put this down. You can pay attention. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, Group 1. Do you realize the magnificence of who you are and the scale of what you can create while you are here in body? This realization or belief that you are an expression of the creative source makes you a powerful manifester. What is it that you want to accomplish? All right, Group 1, from what I'm seeing, Spirit is recognizing you have some healing to work on. And Spirit is also letting you realize you got a lot of green. I'm telling you, there's a lot of earthy elements going here. The burst of magic, they're letting you know, plus you are a manifester, that it is time to step up your spiritual game and that there is nothing to fear. Do you understand me? All the demons that you think you are afraid of are the demons you have indeed created. And since you created those demons, that makes you in control of them. So you can either program those little spirits and transmute that energy into a loving source of protective light that can serve your highest good and protect you from other outer darkness or negative energies. Or you can still be afraid of those things that are just an aspect of you. Okay, Group 1? All right, I hope you got this message and let me know in the comments what you think. I'll talk to you later. Take care. Stay safe. Bye. Hello, group 2, for those of you who chose the labradorite crystal in this little group. This is a very spiritual crystal. It has a lot to do with grounding your spiritual energies, tapping into your third eye, your higher consciousness. So I'm really excited to see what your cards say. All right, so let's flip them over. Let's see what tarot has. Tarot, ooh. You've got the Empress. Oh, yes. So this is Mother energy. This is the divine feminine, the divine, Mother Earth, Universal Mother. It also represents intuition, creativity. You're a creative person. You are magical. You're intuitive. Also, this could be a mother energy that's supporting you at this time. Let's see what your cards have to say, group 2. Oh, that light's glaring. I don't like that. Put it right there. All right, so, gosh, she's so pretty. You have, for your Starseed Oracle that came out, the Messenger, Sirius energy, bringing harmony and balance. Oh, look at that. Just, looking at it makes back of my head, I feel weird. So let me look that up, your further guidance for Messenger. All right, group 2. You're part of the lineage of souls who have decided, or who have dedicated their lifetimes to the upliftment of the planet. So you are very important, group 2, to returning time and again to see the light, the crystalline ones, the ones who are here to plant the sacredness of life back in, to honor both the sacred feminine and masculine, to usher deep reverence back in. Many ascendant masters are thought to be connected to the energy of Sirius, often appearing as a shade of blue. They hold a frequency of pure love and are here to help the masculine and feminine exist in harmony, to ensure greater balance, to help us see that we're all connected and that the masculine and feminine energies, let me make sure, let me turn my phone, put my phone on Do Not Disturb so you don't have any ding ding dings in your ears, okay? There we go. Let's hope that works. I'm sorry about that, group 2. Think of the whales traveling around the globe, sharing love through their healing, vibrational song. Their unique notes send balance and harmony to every corner of the planet. A rebalancing of the masculine and feminine is occurring worldwide. It's a resurgence of the sacred within us all, a returning of the sacred union within, a rekindling of heaven and earth. You can begin to bring harmony and balance by creating it in your own life. The ripples will flow from there. You can honor and balance the sacred masculine and feminine energies within yourself and others. So your Starseed Soul Inquiry, group 2, is this. How are you being called to bring harmony to your life or the planet? How are you being called to honor the sacred masculine and feminine within you? So let's say, for instance, the masculine, strong, supportive, protective. The feminine, nurturing, caring, supportive, protective. I mean, we're all one and the same, guys. Start taking better care of yourself. Start honoring yourself more. Realize you are divine, group 2. You are a whole lot more important than you're aware of, okay? So for your 7 oracle energies, you got body and soul. All right. So that is a 5. And let's see what messages you have for that. So your key concept for this is taking care of yourself. I just said that. Taking care of yourself, seeing yourself as a complete package, body not separate from soul, centered in your sense of self, comfortable in your own body, your authentic identity, and physical health. So extreme self-care is called for, group 2, when you receive this card. So answer truthfully. Are you taking care of yourself? Your first choice may be to care for others before meeting your own needs. Check in with yourself. This is what your spirit team is wanting you to know, group 2. Are you experiencing HALT, which is hunger, anger, loneliness, and tiredness? HALT, crazy. This card is a signal that it's time to take a break from your current focus and get busy taking care of you, because you are worthy of this care. What simple things require your attention so you can function optimally in your world and live your best life a day at a time, group 2. Another message that this card holds is about how you live with authenticity. Can you be at ease within yourself, group 2? You doing you with pride and self-worth. Remember, you are a soul that manifests through a body, a spiritual being having a human experience. Sorry about that, guys. And that means you're here on purpose, even if there are days when you wonder about that. My dogs will bark, my cats will meow. I'm just going to go ahead and give that to you. I'm just letting y'all know. There is an intentionality to your being here now, just the way you are in this time in our collective story. You being here is important, for you are a precious being with a purpose, even if it seems elusive some days. Just know that life loves you. With that in mind, your job is to do your part to make your experience a healthy one. How you nourish your body, mind, and soul is directly related to how you experience your life. It's time to put yourself first, then everything will fall beautifully into place. All right, group 2, self-care is needed in your life, is what your guides are saying. And there's nothing wrong with that, guys. Obviously, it is overdue for you. All right, so for your angels, spirit guides, and ancestor energies that came out, you got Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. Oh, they are on you guys. All right, Earth energy. That's the angel you got, Earth Guardian. So your message, guys, is take time to connect deeply within the energy of Gaia so that you can feel supported and make decisions based on strength and integrity. So guys, you know how they're telling you about, incorporating the divine masculine and the divine feminine. This is an elemental angel. This is a non-binary angel. Okay, so it says the Earth Guardian represents the angels of Earth, who bring the medicine of feeling grounded and strong. They are the protectors of the land and the planet and can help you connect with your mission here and how you can support the evolution of the planet. The Earth Guardian on the card is a beautiful part angel, part elemental who is non-binary, showing that they are a divine being without a human gender. Their staff adorned with dream catcher. See if you can see that, loves. Yep, there it is right there. The dream catcher shows they have the capacity to help you ground your dreams in reality. Okay, so that says your extended message is this. Look, you got Gaia next. That's crazy. It's important for you to take a grounded approach to your current situation. If you're rushing ahead or make a decision based on your more fearful responses, you will miss out on growth you deserve. Take some time to calm down and get grounded before proceeding further. Breathe, relax, and connect with your center. Then consider what to do. It's important to plant seeds that are going to grow into something beautiful rather than turn into a weed you have to deal with. And that's kind of like what I just told group 1. We fear the unknown. We fear spirituality because of all the scary movies we've seen, all the scary stories we've seen about exorcisms and demonic possessions and things of that nature. We are all one, okay? And you are a manifester. You are a creator, okay? And this may fly over some people's heads. If it does, I'm so sorry, but just please research. The things that go bump in the night, the scary things that you hear, the things that you may see or feel are things that most likely you have created. So since you have created these beings, these demons or whatever, evil spirits, transmute that energy because you created them. They're actually aspects of yourself. And instead of having these little program beings that you've made to attack you or make your life a living hell, you transmute them and then you train them and create them to serve you and protect you and handle any other negative energy that may come after you. You know what I mean? Just look into it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not telling you to practice dark magic. All I'm telling you is you can control your whole situation and make it serve you. Okay? All right, so for your sacred geometry activation, you have Gaia. And look at that beautiful. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another. I just said that. As we are our great mother, as we are to our great mother and to the universe that birthed us all. We are one, guys. Okay, so let me get your activation ready for you. That's beautiful. 28s. Thank you, group 2, for tuning in and hanging out with me, please. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Okay, let's get this over so you can see everything. All right. Gaia is the word used to refer to the earth as a living organism. She is, by the way. As such, she radiates a deep sense of nurturing, care, compassion, and wisdom, taking care of her loved ones and her community. She shares with us through her natural resources of food, light, and water. The sense of community, both small and large, is represented by a repeating pattern that spreads from the core of this activation. Gaia is represented in both her water and her solid bodies by the blues and greens. As above, so below. This applies to the external world, the sky, the water, and the earth, as well as to the internal world of spirit and body. Their pearl-like shapes symbolize both the deep secrets hidden beyond the physical world and beyond our off-planet origin. These pearls might even be making a sound like a soft humming or toning. And if we look long enough, we might hear it too. Through this understanding of Gaia and connection, we are invited to be conscious of how we walk this earth, to realize that we leave a footprint everywhere we go. Everything is energy, guys. If you don't get anything else from me, just realize everything is energetic. We are also invited to find compassion for all beings that are with us on this walk and beyond. Our conscious connectedness creates balance and harmony throughout our reality and can move us forward into an expanded reality as well. So it says, try this. This is your activation. Close your eyes for a moment and contemplate how well we all are connected to each other, to the earth, to the cosmos. Do you have a community that you are a part of? How do you support this community? How does it support you? When was the last time you were in a group and experienced the power of joined intention? All right, group 2, lovely, lovely messages from your spirit guides and ancestors. They're just needing you to ground more. They need you to take care of body and soul. Very earth related. They want to hone in that you are very important. You have the energy of the ascendant masters and that you are connected by Universal Mother. And to tap into that creativity, to that energy, to that intuition. All right, group 2, thank you for hanging out with me. Let me know down in the comments how this resonates with you. Y'all take care and stay safe. Bye. Hey, group 3, how are you guys doing? Last but not least, we got the group 3 crew, and this is actually a rose quartz. I know it's hard to see in this lighting. It looks white. I wish I could fix it to where you can see the pink, but I promise you it's pink. Yes, but this is my rose quartz. This is Rosie. So I'm gonna put her back here, and let's see what messages your spirit guides and ancestors have for you. All right, so the tarot cards you have that came out was the 4 of Cups. So you may be a water sign. You may be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, but also you may have a water sign in your life that they're acknowledging. Your spirit guide or departed one may have been a water sign. But what I'm hearing is you guys are just not really emotionally attached with your life right now. Like you're just bored, thinking that there's got to be more to this. See how he's looking up into the sky? Like this can't be all of just this. And how the universe is just handing out another cup to him. But he's so unhappy with his current situation. He's just like, it's just not enough. So let's see what Spirit has for you guys. All right, so for your star seed oracle that came out, you got star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, and activation. All right, so crystal grid work and all these things. Oh, next one's wish upon a star. We're jumping ahead, guys. Let's stick with this one. Star bathing. Beautiful card. I will go further into guidance. The stars are constantly showering emanations onto the crystalline grid of the earth, and when things are unbalanced, the planet also sends information back up to the stars. Many star seeds have come to earth at this time to help shift the planet vibrationally, to activate the ancient codes of wisdom that humanity has forgotten. And all that information is stored in the crystalline grid. If you pull this card, you may be being called to begin working with the stars and the crystalline grid of the earth. Some people believe that crystalline grid of the earth anchors divine cosmic frequencies onto the planet. You may be guided to journey to particular places on the earth to unlock these cosmic codes with your presence. You may also be interested in a practice calling star bathing. Download a star bathing meditation at www.starseedoracle.me. M-E is what it says. This one right here. Okay. This card commonly arises because you're here to connect with the crystalline grid of the earth, either in your hometown or by traveling to other places without quite knowing why. It also can mean that your light body, the energy body in its highest form, is being activated. If this resonates, take things extra slow in order to integrate this change of vibration. And let me tell you guys, this may be why you're feeling so meh, because you know there's more to this than what you're seeing right now. To all this mundane thing, going to work 9 to 5, paying bills, just doing this to stay alive. You know there's so much more going on. So you're being activated, group 3. And if you're already activated, you're probably leveling up. Let me get a drink of water. Yeah, group 3's energy is kind of intense. You guys are very high vibrational, so yeah. Place this card. So this is your starseed activation. You cannot place this card on your heart because I am not with you, but you can stare at it. So stare at that card, guys. And put your right hand over your heart chakra or the upper chest and say this. I open myself up to receiving the wisdom of the crystalline grid beneath me. May the stars and the earth inform and heal me. And as they do, may it heal the earth too. Woo-wee. Nice, guys. All right, group 3, already going out like bam. So your oracle of the 7 energy is wish upon a star. So boom, boom, just a lot of star energy around you guys. From your spirit guides are really showing out. So let's see what the further guidance is for this one. Oh, that's such a beautiful little card. Look at her. So your key concepts, guys, is this. Intentions based on your desires and aspirations, the act of consciously committing to a vision, sacrificing something of value, gambling on yourself, trusting that dreams can become reality, the importance of daydreams. Do you believe that your dreams can become real? Or do you shrug them off and chide yourself for being unrealistic? What if you could trust that the world around you holds promise you have not yet realized? Perhaps the point all along is not how something can happen, but the power of wishing and intending. We humans have multiple ways of ritualizing owning a dream. I'm gonna say that again. We humans have multiple ways to ritualizing owning a dream when we want to see manifest in physical form. Think of a wishing well. You infuse a coin with your intention, tuning in to the feeling of having a particular experience. Tossing the coin into the well symbolizes the act of letting the how go, walking away and allowing the universe to do its part in the co-creative partnership. Another method is to wish upon a star. In doing so, you also look back to our origins, for we are made of stardust. And that's one thing I have not done since I was a kid, is wish upon a star. Isn't that amazing how we just let go of our ancient ancestral wisdom for modern shenanigans? Today, group 3, allow yourself to dream and play with different realities. Even if it seems impossible, if it calls you and feels good, why not choose it? Wish upon a star. Then live as if your wish were already true. Know that those beautiful dreams you have been nurturing are in the process of becoming real. Don't forget that the act of wishing, dreaming, and intending is more important than figuring out the how. It shows the universe you're serious about playing the game of life and you trust the essence of the partnership. Remember, every dream you believe in and hope for is a call to a twinkling star. The answer will come, sometimes swiftly, sometimes slowly. No wish is ever wasted. Thank you guys for that. Oh, you're hooking your people up. So for your angels, spirit guides, and ancestors and sacred ones, the energy you actually got 2 of them. 2 came out for you guys, I think. Yeah, 2. And you got 2 sacred geometry activation cards that popped out too, so that was neat. So Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. So you guys may be going through some conflict. Let's see what's going on. Not all of you, but some of you. It's a general read. So your message is, choose peace and happiness over the need to be right. Rather than trying to prove a point, save your energy for what's important. You may be feeling on edge due to a stressful situation, group 3. There's a warrior within you that wants to rise up, prove your point, and get the truth across. But you're being reminded by ancestor wisdom that truth will always be revealed in the end. It's more important at this time to avoid arguments or heated discussions where you'll know you'll be fighting a losing battle. There is much more power in choosing to move forward from a higher perspective. This will allow you to connect deeply to the guidance within and to the intuition that will lead you towards the healing of the whole situation, along with any wounds it may have inflicted on you. Choose peace. You know it's calling you. All right, so group 3, some of you are going through conflict. Some of you may be going through well, I know I'm right and they're wrong and this is bull crap and why I gotta apologize. Well, because guys, for your peace of mind and for the sake of the collective and what's for your best interest, yes, you are the one that will be needing to apologize. I know it seems wrong, but when you learn to control the ego side of yourself, you'll laugh. You'll see the energies that's trying to manipulate a situation or make you feel a certain type of way. You'll actually see it for what it is. And you won't want to defend yourself. You'll see it as pathetic and sad. Like, you really did the most just now to try to make me feel a certain way. And here I am laughing at you and you're the one that's all riled up. So who's winning actually? You see what I mean? All right, thank you, Spirit, for that. So now we're going to go into spring. And this is a beautiful card that deals with a lot of manifestation. See your seeds grow. Okay, so you got a seasonal energy that came out. Remember, everything is spirit. Spring. Embrace. Group 3. Pray for me, I'm tired. Embrace the change that is on the horizon, group 3. Allow your dreams to become reality. So see, you dreaming here, you're not really content with what's going on in your life. They're telling you to star babe. They're telling you to wish upon a star. That's all intention, guys. So you are ready to bring to life all of your ideas, inspirations, and projects, group 3. So I'm excited for you guys. When this card appears, you are moving into a space that allows you to really grow, expand, and create in a way you've never done before. I just got really hot, so I'm really picking up on y'all's energy. There are opportunities for abundance, including financial growth. And if you're starting something new, Prepare for a major expansion in your life and soul. When the spring card arrives in the future position of a spread or as the last card in a reading, so it's a future position but not the last card, it can also indicate that the coming spring will usher in important energies with regards to your question or intentions, group 3. So good for you guys. Good for you guys. All right, so we'll move the little head out of the way. And then you got Magick as your sacred geometry activation. So it says, the frequency of Magick supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment to move forward toward possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. Look how beautiful. Look at it. Look at it. All right. So let me get further guidance for you guys for your sacred geometry activation. Magick. Ooh, they unlocking you guys. You're already unlocked. I can feel you. Whew. There's a lot of mystics and shamans that chose group 3, I'm telling you. Oftentimes, what we consider to be magic is simply that which we cannot explain within the parameters. Sorry, guys. Get this open here. Of our existing belief system or reality. If we haven't seen something before or we were never taught that something could exist, then it must be magic if we clearly experience or observe it. Magic could be described as an explanation we give for something we perceive as real, even though science has not been able to prove or explain it yet, and our mind struggles to accept it. Throughout history, humans have had a profound fascination with magic and a deep fear of it as well. Magic holds seemingly unseen and unknown possibilities that can be of immense value, yet our lack of understanding and control makes us fearful of it. We assign great power to it, as described in countless fairy tales, myths, and legends in which magicians, sorcerers, witches, and wizards play significant roles. Perhaps our deep fascination with magic is our unconscious desire to alter our existing reality and expand beyond our current state to become a much grander expression of who we really are. Magic helps us believe that anything is possible, even the things that seem impossible to or make no sense. Magic is another word for manifestation. See, that's what they're telling you guys. Wish upon a star, star bathing. See your seeds grow, setting your intentions. Keep peace. Work on your heart, stay in your heart. As my friend Shaman Destiny Raven always says, Crystal, stay in your heart. So yeah, stay in your heart. Choose peace over fighting. Choose peace over being right. So what, someone's pissed off at you? And next. All right, so let's keep it moving. What is clear is that magic requires a deep and unwavering intent and conviction on the part of the magician. An uncertain and questionable abracadabra will simply not do, group 3. Changing our reality starts with a deeply rooted belief that we can. We are deeply connected to ourselves and to Source. Our presence is without a doubt. This solid connection is the secret power of all great sorcerers and wizards who, based on their conviction, intention, and trust, are able to perform great magic. Purples, love it, including indigo and violet, are a combination of red, the warmest color, and blue, the coolest color. Purples are associated with the third eye chakra, the Ajna chakra, and the crown chakra, representing our psychic extrasensory abilities as well as our mysterious connection to Source. It is why they have been associated with magic and mystery throughout history. The center of this activation represents our radiant core, which is strongly anchored into that Source and facilitates our ability to perform our magic with great power and energy. The transparencies represent the vague and elusive spiritual world in comparison to our solid and form-based physical world. So here's your activation, group 3. It says, try this. Take a moment to go inside yourself and remember where you came from. You are magic, made of energy, pure consciousness. You are a conduit between the world of spirit and the world of matter. You have magic abilities that are far beyond what the existing belief system can explain. How do you perform your magic? And what is it that you want to create? Okay, group 3. Look at spirits. They coming out. They just bringing y'all out. They're like, we don't got time for this mushy, lovey-dovey stuff. And I want to show you something so cool. I told you to stay in your heart, right? So 3 plus 1, got 31. 3 plus 1 is 4, right? So that's a 4 card basically. And then you got this, 4, heart chakra. Spirit does the most. All right, so this is your activation. The frequency of the heart chakra, the green flower of life, supports our capacity of love deeply and unconditionally. Its healing properties harmonize the mind and the body. Yes, guys, you guys are, I'm telling you, spirits, man. Round of applause for spirit. Your guides came forward, group 3. All right, so heart chakra. The one chakra we don't want to work on. We want to get the third eye down to a pat. We never want to work on the heart chakra. Trust me, I am guilty of this myself. That's why my friend Destiny Raven is really helping me and working with clearing all of that mess out. She's great. Sweet Spirit of Light. You need to subscribe to her channel. The flower of life is a geometric shape recognized by many cultures all over the planet. It consists of 13 equal circles that intersect at the middle of each circle, creating a perfectly proportioned flower. As a symbol, the flower of life represents the universe as a whole, as well as the harmony in which all separate components of the universe work together. This beautiful pattern is often used to indicate our understanding of our connection as humans and as spiritual beings to the whole. The color green is associated with the 4th or heart chakra. It is linked to our capacity to love and to feel compassion. This applies to our ability to love one another as well as our ability to love ourselves. The heart is located at the center of our physical bodies. Likewise, the heart chakra is located at the center of the chest and mediates between the lower physical and the higher spiritual planes of being. Green is the color of nature and earth, and it is a healing color that balances and harmonizes the connection between mind and body. Its sense is touch. So here's your activation. Try this. Take a deep breath and bring your awareness to your heart area. Think about something or someone that makes you feel happy and loved. Take another deep breath. And feel the smile on your face. Now start bringing other people or circumstances into that loving, happy space. Can you find space even for those you did not think you had room for in your heart? So they're dealing with forgiveness, group 3. So anytime you feel low, anytime you feel depression, anytime you feel any type of sadness, overwhelming, anything, group 3. Y'all have the longest message, by the way. Just focus on your heart and focus on how far you've come. When you start feeling this, meh, I'm not happy with my life, wish upon a star, set your intentions, rewire your brain to where you're not sad, you're anticipating, you're hoping, you're wishing upon a star and realizing you are magic. All right, group 3, those are your messages from your spiritual sacred one. So stay safe. Let me know down in the comments how this resonates with you. And have a wonderful, wonderful December.